Hey everyone, I'm back. I just did a little bit of crafting. I would say that it's just more of a I created this I guess hostess gift bag. I'm going to visit some family over the summer and thought I would put together a little gift bag for them because we'll be staying with them for a few days and figured I'd bring a gift. So this is the little gift bag that I put together. This is actually a gift bag from IKEA. I bought them on clearance, I think, from the as is section. And I think this was actually right after Christmas, perhaps. So hopefully this doesn't look Christmassy and more summer-like. I just pulled the colors of the ribbon and things that I used to decorate it from the colors of the bag. And so this is some wired ribbon that I had in my stash. It's actually the Craft Smart ribbon here, and as you can see, it's yellow, but it's kind of an ombre to green, which is really perfect for the color of the bag. And I also used some of my flowers that I've had in my stash for a very long time. I have a lot of this stuff. So this is some Petaloo embellishments, Recollections from Michaels. I think I used 2 different packs. And yeah, I think that was it. So this is the Petaloo paper flowers that I had. It's a nice little dangle. I just put these little crimps in it so that it wouldn't reach all the way down to the bottom. But it's a nice cascade. And then this particular, I don't know, flower or whatever feather arrangement here, I had as well. So I've just used what I have in my stash. I'm going to add a card to this as well, or a tag. I haven't figured out yet which one. And all of that's attached with glue dots. So the bow, you just would untie it and the bag rolls up. If you are wondering what is inside, this is what is inside. It's another one of those tins. I couldn't resist, right? For those of you who, are on social media a lot, this is one of those viral things that's been going around. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right, but I'm sure somebody will correct me. The kunafa. And this is 3 different flavors. It's how do I explain it? It's a shredded phyllo, I guess is what it's made with. This one has 3 different flavors. So there's a pistachio and a cookie. It's kind of like Biscoff, if you know what that is. This one I'm not sure, but there's 3 different flavors in here. Instead of a chocolate bar, it's like you normally see, like the chocolate, and then the inside is like a filling that has pistachio. This one at least. But these are 3 different flavors, and they're a different size. They're like a truffle size, I guess you could say, and they're individually wrapped. So it comes in this tin. I got this at my Asian market, and it's a very big Asian market, so they have both. Let's just say groceries from Asian countries, groceries from European countries, and groceries from like the Middle East. So this is one of those, because this is actually made, I took the label off. This is made in Jordan. And it is very good, by the way. I don't know which one is my favorite of the 3, but I think it's the pistachio or this one. It's not the Biscoff one. I can tell you that, the cookie one. They're all good, but my favorite one is not the one in the middle. So I just know that. So that's what's actually in the gift bag. And I figured that the family could share those with everybody else who's going to be there, because it is a family celebration for a number of different events that are going to go on. So that's the crafting that I did. And my haul. Okay. So I purchased this from their recent release. This is from the ton. It's called Floral Alpha's Stencils. And there's 4 layering stencils, and they have a coordinating die. Now, I'm hoping that this is the correct one that they go to, because I already had this particular stamp and die set. And so I can show you, what it makes. So if you look at these letters, you can, before, you could stamp out, you know, the different letters, and there's, you know, different coordinating stamps. That one's an E, right? Here's an R in different colors. So it's got little floral bouquets nestled inside of the letters. So before you could stamp them and you could die cut them out. Okay. So this is a stencil where you can use the layers to ink up, and maybe it'd go a little bit faster. Who knows? They are numbered 1 through 4. So there's the letter layer, and then there's 3 floral botanical layers. Okay, and then she has this, I think it's patent pending. She has this way of doing the lineup of the stencil. So if you line up all of the stencils using the little cues that she's got, you should get them in the exact right place. You wouldn't need like a stamp positioner in order to, you know, create these images. So I already had stamps and the die. Let's see if the die is in here. And hopefully it is the correct one. This is the die that I purchased some years back. And I was hoping that this is the correct, you know, matching stencil that she just released for it. So I'm going to sort of just eyeball it and see if it is. I think it is. See? So that's the stencil behind the letters, the die cut. So my suggestion would be you get a white piece of paper, whatever color you want to use, die cut the letters out, right? So now you have a template where you can pop the letters back in and then put the stencil over the, you know, the letters, and then stencil in the color with whatever ink you want. And then you just continue. As I said, you would, again, there is cues here. There's a circle and a square and another square there. You would line up these little cues with each of the stencils. So this is number 1. Then number 2 would go on top of that. So there's a hole there. There's a square there, and there's another square there. So you line them all up, and then you would get the little layers in the correct spots. So that is hopefully going to go a lot faster than actually stamping, which you could do because I have the stamps. The set also comes, you know, the stamp set, if you purchase them, comes with sentiments as well. So it's a big set that I purchased some years ago. It's a 8.75 by 12 inch designs. Okay. So this is quite a big set. I don't know how much it cost me to purchase this whole thing, but Layered Floral Alpha A. Okay, so she had a stamp set and the die at first, and then she added the coordinating stencil set afterward, years later. I don't know when I bought this set, but I clearly have leftover letters that I used or have. So you can make some really nice personalized cards or like a set of cards as a gift. But that's what I purchased, is the stencil set from the latest release. Okay. What I also got was the release from Doodlebug. I did a pre-order. I'm going to move this stuff. I have actually 2 different collections here. One is the new Berry Sweet collection, and I purchased a lot of the different things from it. So I'm just going to pull some of this stuff out. And then I also purchased the Busy Bees. I don't know if that came out at the same time or it was already available. I just know I saw them and I wanted some of the pieces. So from the Berry Sweet, I have the petite print assortment in the 12 by 12. And you can see all the different prints. I also have the solid assortment, and it's textured cardstock that coordinates. And then from the same collection, I purchased the 6 by 8 paper pad. Now this, I'll show you a flip through real quick. in case you haven't seen it before. But you guys know of my love for strawberries. If you haven't watched me long enough, there is an obsession here that I can't seem to break. So, and I think this is their new size. I don't know if they're still doing a 6x6, but this is a 6x8 for their albums mini albums that they have now. And so there's some really cute patterns in here. Okay, it's starting to repeat now. So, 24 double-sided cardstock. I'll show you this one later. And then continuing with the Berry Sweet, I got the strawberry bitty berries. Look how cute these are. They're like a plastic dimensional strawberry. And they're really tiny. They're so cute. And then I got these, which are like an epoxy strawberry. There's 20 in there and then 32 in this one. I also picked up the, oops, Berry Sweet All the Things. So this one has the little die cuts. Usually there's 2 different packs. Maybe I missed another pack. I don't know. 138 die cut pieces. So there's words and then there's little shapes. So if you're making a project, you've got plenty of shapes there. And then we have the sticker sheet. I'll show you this. The sticker sheet. Icons is what they call them. And it's just the front. So there's some really cute ones in here. I'm going to have to make a mini album or something. Recipe book probably. I see that in my future. Let me see if I can pull all this out now. Should have room. Okay. So for some reason I have extra sheets of things in here. So I got extra strawberry paper. 4 of them. I must have put these in my cart and forgot to take them out because I bought the paper pack. And the back of that is the red with pink dots. Really cute. There's a sticker sheet here. This and that. So it's got words and then different shapes. Again, I see a recipe book in my feature. And then I purchased the Essentials pack. And the Essential pack has, again, the same sticker sheet. Okay, the icons that I already have. And I do this all the time, so I would have more than one. The letters in the same, like, reddish color. Some ribbon. There's some red brads. And then there's the boutique brads here. So these got like strawberries and stuff, shapes and paisleys. And then there's also papers. So you can see here the collection of papers. So I don't know if these are the same as the collection, but then I'll have extra sheets of it. So that's part of the reason why I do it. And then looks to be a cut apart. Yeah, there's a cut apart sheet in here. Or 2, perhaps. And then here is the actual 12 by 12 paper pack that I also purchased. So I pretty much ran the gamut of all the different products. The collection pack has a sheet of stickers in it as well, which again, I have also because I ordered that. So I would have an extra one because, you know, you can't run out. So yeah, that's the oh wait, 2 more things that I ordered. I ordered the shaker pops. These are both strawberries. I know I can make this, but they're just so cute that I thought I'd purchase 2 of them. So, and there's some stickers in there too. You get 3 stickers with the shaker pop. Okay, I see one more thing I didn't show you. This is the Puffy Icons stickers. So you get some of the repeating elements that are in the paper pack. There's a lot of them in here. Strawberries. So I think I'm good on strawberries. That's the Berry Sweet collection. The other collection that I picked up, along with that one, is the Busy Bees. And with the Busy Bees, I didn't get as many things because I knew I was going to not use that probably as much. But still cute. So I picked up the shakers, which is the Busy Bees, and inside this shaker bottle, there are little bees. I hope you can see them. Let me turn it a little bit. The Busy Bees. There's some flowers and some leaves. So there's yellow and white flowers. Yeah, yellow and white flowers in there. Green leaves, and then the yellow bees. So cute. I can see this, in a nice little shaker flower or something like that. Okay, here is the paper pad, and I went ahead and cut these open before the video, so I could flick through and show you the paper pad in case you haven't seen it. Again, this is a 6x8. I will likely just use this for card making, unless I find myself wanting to do something else. I was thinking of it for card making, but you know, sometimes your plans change. So yeah, really, really cute paper pad. Am I repeating? Yeah. Oh, I like that one. And then I got the puffy icons. I don't know what's with the bear and all of this stuff, but there's, oh yeah, because the bear likes honey, right? The little bee, these are so cute. These little bee epoxy stickers, and you get little hearts and polka dots and flowers. And is that it? Yeah, that was it for the Busy Bee collection. So that is my haul, and I hope you enjoyed my share here. Just a little bit of crafting, not a whole lot. But I will hopefully be back with more stuff later. We'll see. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.